Hey, today I want to tell you the story of how a broke friend of mine living in his mother's basement, struggling with the job that he hated, was able to become a millionaire. And here's the cool thing. If you're stuck at home right now because of quarantine or lockdown or simply the state of your life right now, and you're thinking, how can I possibly make money in my spare bedroom or in my own bedroom, or like I did when I just got out of college in a cramped apartment in downtown Toronto where I made my first million, you're going to absolutely love this video. Okay, I'm going to walk you through like the three main levels: the offer, the team building, and the personal strategies for getting more done that will help you literally make your first million, even if your bedroom is like 100 square feet. I swear this will work for you. So I have a couple of friends who went through some tough times. You might know one as Jason Capital. He ended up, after making a bunch of money, I scribbled out this plan for him on a napkin at the first event where I ever met him. He made a bunch of money, and then he made a mistake, went broke, went home, and was in his mother's basement. And then he used the steps that I'm going to share with you to grow $1 million and then eventually an 8-figure business. All right? $1 million, 8 figures. He's doing that now. But it all started with stuff that he was able to do at home. And then my friend Joel Marion was a broke, struggling teacher. I was a broke, struggling personal trainer. I almost said that about Joel, but he was a teacher. And so he would teach until 3 o'clock, go home, have a nap, then work till 3 o'clock in the morning, have a nap, and go back and teach. And then he became a millionaire with the 3 steps that I'm going to teach you. So here they are. First, the first step that you must do in any business and that you can do in the comfort of your own office. I'm in my office right now that overlooks Vancouver. It's beautiful, but it's tiny, but we still scale our offer from it. How do you do that? First of all, you have to make a great offer. You have to have great copywriting. You can learn this at home, or you need to be great on video. You need to be able to present the sales presentation in a way, or if you're doing high ticket stuff, you need to have a great sales script. So it all comes down to learning the basics of sales. You have to identify the problem that people have, the pain that they're in, the prison, as I like to call it, which puts them at point A, the prison, the pain prison. They are here. You have to know that. And you have to do that by reading forums and interacting with people who struggle with the problem that you want to solve. Which leads me to point B, the solution. You must show the world that there is a solution, that it will work for them. So they're in point A, they want to get to point B, which is the promised land. And here's the thing. This is where the magic happens. Because a lot of people know that they're in pain, and they know that there's a solution, that other people have achieved results. But here's the thing. They don't believe that they can do it. And so you have to come along, and whether through it's your phone sales or your video sales letter or your written sales letter or your emails or whatever it is, you have to come along and show that there's a gap there, and that you're the only solution that bridges the gap from the pain prison to the promised land. Now again, this doesn't require you having a store. It doesn't require you having offices. Anyone can do this in the comfort of their own home. In lockdown, in good times, in bad times, it doesn't matter. If you're 19 or 91, I know people that make money at home at your age. And they know the pain, they know the solution, and they bridge the gap. Now, once you've done that through great copy and sales, now you have to scale it up. Okay, you have to be able to generate leads and convert those to sales. Now, there's really 2 types of traffic. There's paid traffic, so Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, all of those things. And then there is free traffic from all the sources, from writing content and putting it out online on your own site, on other people's sites. There's Instagram traffic, Facebook free traffic, LinkedIn traffic, YouTube traffic, which is what we're doing right now. And all of those things go back to your website where you make the offer. So the biggest success that I ever had was with a fitness program called Turbulence Training. And what we did is we ran Facebook ads to a free workout. We had an offer. And we were spending $5,000 a day was our maximum at that time. And we were making $5,000 same day. But we were getting all of those people as customers. And then through our email marketing, we were able to sell them more stuff on the back end. So if you can break even on the front end with your offer, scaling it through ads, and then make the profit on the back end, that's how you grow really fast. So my friend Joel Marion, he's incredible at email copywriting and video sales letters, and they send a ton of traffic to his website, and sometimes he actually loses money on the first sale. But because of his email marketing, his great sales skills, he makes so much money in the back end that he's making record amounts of profit even during the crisis. So that's what you need to do. You need to figure that stuff out. Now, obviously, I can't answer all of the questions like, how do I do this? What about Facebook ads? All that stuff in this little video. But understand that's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. And you can do it from the comfort of your own home. Now, the next thing, you're thinking, well, that's going to require some help. I'm not going to be able to do this all on my own. And right, so when we had that offer that was scaling in the fitness industry, we had an office in Denver, but we didn't need an office in Denver. I was hardly there in Denver. But we ran a couple of meetings. One was called War Room, which is a daily marketing meeting that allowed us to scale that offer up. Every day we would come in with new Facebook ads, Facebook ad ideas. We'd check the results of yesterday's. We'd kill the bad ones and we'd start implementing the new ones and testing them. Or we'd find one that had a bit of success and we'd change the image, we'd change the text, and all of a sudden we found some that hit. And when they hit, we put more money down on them. We scaled them up. We tripled our bets on them. And that's what you would do. Now, we manage our team and our marketing through that War Room meeting. But we do that today because we can't go to the office. We do that today through Zoom or Google Hangouts, or you can even do it through Skype. Whatever it is, you can just do these meetings virtually. There's no reason not to have the meeting. Now, would it be like 1% better if we were all in the same room? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it is better that we're not all in the same room. Maybe we come up with better ideas by not being cramped in an office. I have another client of mine, a guy named Peter, who has most of his Facebook ad buyers are in Australia. He lives in Austin, Texas. When I taught him this meeting, they went from breaking even to $5,000 in profit per day in 10 days. It was that quick. The War Room meeting is massive. Now, in addition to the War Room meeting, you also have to have a weekly alignment meeting. A weekly alignment meeting is the entire team coming together, sharing what they're working on, what they did last week, where they struggled, who they need help with, what they're doing this week, and again, how other people can help them get everything done. And it's also time for open discussion. And it's a great chance for you to let other people on your team lead the meeting so that they build themselves up. I've got an entire course on the War Room and the weekly alignment meeting and the third meeting that you need to have in your business to grow and support your team called the Goal Set and Review meeting. And the Goal Set and Review is a one-on-one meeting where you sit down and you help and your team members and you say, hey, what are your goals for this week? And what do you need help with? And let's review what you said you were going to do last week and then talk about where you struggled. And then you give them the training and resources so that they become better every week. So you have those three meetings, GS&R, Goal Set and Review for the one-on-one. That's weekly, early in the week. The weekly alignment meeting, obviously weekly, that one is the entire team. It's about 50 to 60 minutes. You go through, you clear the air on everything, and now everybody on the team is aligned and knows what to do next and knows what the other departments are doing. So the customer service team isn't surprised when they get all these customer service help requests because the marketing team decided to run a promotion without telling the rest of the company. It gets rid of communication blocks, and the next thing you know, everybody's on the same path. And then finally, the War Room meeting restricted to just the advertising parts of your team, plus you and your tech people. Anybody that needs to be in that meeting is in it. Anybody who doesn't isn't in it. And that's how you figure out the ads that scale your offer. So now we figured out the offer and the sales system. Next, we figured out how to do the meetings with the team. Well, you're probably thinking, well, wait a minute, how do I get this team? Well, there's really great sites when you're just starting out that help you get contract workers. You can find contract copywriters and Facebook ads people on Upwork and freeup.net it's freeup.net. And also you can get them on Fiverr Premium. So you can go to all these things. You can also go to your network. You can go on job boards. The one silver lining for you as a business owner in these times is that there's a lot of great people out there who want to work, and they want to work for a company like yours. And so great talent that, cost a lot of money 6 months ago or a year ago in 2019, well, now they're available. They weren't available last year because they had a great job. And so now you can come along and be a great boss, great leader for them, bring them onto your team. So talent is available. Talent is on sale, and you need to go and find it right now. You get the copywriters, Facebook ads people, and you start to get them when you can afford them. You might have to tighten your belt a little bit to afford great people, but it's worth it in the long run. They are an investment, not an expense. And so you find those people, you put them in, as Jim Collins says, in the right seats on the right bus, and you give them the right support. You be the right bus driver for them, and when you're all going down that same path, it's going to be successful. Now, you're probably thinking, wow, that is a lot of stuff for me to do. How the heck am I going to accomplish it? And the answer is here in my book, Perfect Day Formula. If you want to get more done, you have to dominate your morning, right? It's how to own the day and control your life. And I set it up in 3 parts. Control your morning, cope with the chaos of the afternoon, and concentrate on what counts at night. And what that means is you got to get up, not super early, but a little bit earlier than you are now. You have to go to work on your number one task. You have to eliminate distractions and destroy temptations. And when you get more done in the morning, now you open up more time for the most important work, and you're able to have those team meetings, and you're able to lift other people up, and you become a leader. You're not a boss telling people what to do. No, you're lifting them up, and you're no longer that solopreneur who gets stuck at $100,000. You got to bring in other people if you want to scale. So this is a huge amount of content we just shared in this video. There's a massive lesson of how to scale a business from zero, from scratch to millions, like Jason Capital, Joel Marion, my friend Bedros Keuilian did this, even though he started out living in his truck. He was homeless, he had one business fail, but sure enough, he used this exact same system, scaling offers, building a great team, becoming disciplined in his day. I really helped him with the last one. I helped Joel with the last one. I helped Jason with the last one. Becoming disciplined in the day, giving the structure and strategy to scale the business. Those guys are all better copywriters and salespeople than I am. But if you're a copywriter, if you're a salesperson, if you're an entrepreneur, and you're just like, how do I put all of these moving parts together to scale to 7, then 8 figures, then 9 figures like those 3 guys? Well, you need my help. What I want you to do right now is drop a comment down below. I want to answer your questions here, and then go to craigballantine.com and apply to work with me, just like those 3 guys did, to scale their businesses. I can't wait to help you. I can't wait for you to be my next millionaire client. I've helped over 250 entrepreneurs grow a 7-figure business, and you're going to be the next one because you've just figured out that you can do this at home and there are no excuses, all right? So can't wait to hear from you, and we'll talk to you soon.